Hi, my name is Noah, and did you know that NASA is kind of like West Coast Customs? NASA may not be remaking cars, but what is even more interesting is that they are remaking rockets, taking parts from the shuttle and redesigning them to take humans to the moon, Mars, and beyond.
I'm Mr. Miller, and this is the old NASA rocket. It was called the Space Transport System, or the STS, but most people just call it the Space Shuttle. It doesn't fly anymore since it's been retired, but when it did, it was made of 3 different parts. It was made in the 1980s specifically for launching all the different modules that were needed to create the International Space Station. It was also used to launch and repair the HST, or the Hubble Space Telescope.
The main part is the orbiter, which is where up to 7 crew members can live and work for up to 2 weeks at a time. It also has a huge storage bay in the back, which is large enough to hold anything the size of a school bus.
The second major piece is the external tank, which is used to hold the rocket fuel. It's orange because it's covered with foam, and inside it has the liquid fuels of hydrogen and oxygen, and they're about 300 degrees below zero, so it would be covered with ice if it wasn't covered for the foam. The fuel's sent down here to the main engines, and when it's used up, it falls off and burns up in the atmosphere.
The third major parts are the 2 solid rocket boosters. These that are attached to the sides of the external tank, which Mr. Miller just showed you. These are the most powerful engines of the system that allow the rocket to reach speeds of up to 17,100 miles per hour to go into Earth orbit. These rockets would fall off the side when they are finished, and then they parachute into the ocean to be reused on another flight.
So for the West Coast Customs part that Noah was talking about, they're going to take the pieces from this and build a new rocket system called the Space Launch System, or the SLS. They're going to reuse the external tank. They're going to take the engines and mount them on the bottom. They're going to have the boosters on the side. They won't use the shuttle at all, but they're actually going to build a brand new capsule that'll sit up here called the Orion, and it can hold up to 5 astronauts. And they'll use that because it's so much lighter, they can launch that to the moon, Mars, and hopefully send human beings around the solar system.
And another reason why they can't send the shuttle back up is because they went through, and after using these, they redesigned other rockets to go up to space, which are lighter, faster, so they can go longer.